Alright, you guys know I love New York City. The energy, the people, the freaking pizza rats. Okay, maybe not the pizza rats. But there's something about this city that just pulls you in. It's like a living, breathing entity that never sleeps, always buzzing with life and excitement. The skyscrapers reaching for the sky, the yellow cabs zipping through the streets, and the diverse crowd that makes this city a melting pot of cultures and experiences. But seriously, this city has something for everyone. Whether you're an art lover, a history buff, a fashionista, or a foodie, New York City has got you covered. You can spend your mornings exploring world-class museums, your afternoons shopping in trendy boutiques, and your evenings dining at some of the best restaurants in the world. And let's not forget the nightlife, from Broadway shows to underground clubs. There's always something happening in the city that never sleeps. And when I say something, I mean something to eat. New York City is a food lover's paradise. You can find cuisine from every corner of the globe here. Whether you're craving Italian, Chinese, Mexican, or Ethiopian, you'll find it all in NYC. The food scene here is constantly evolving, with new restaurants and food trends popping up all the time. It's a place where you can indulge in your favorite comfort foods or try something completely new and exotic. We're talking about a culinary jungle out there, people. The sheer variety and quality of food available in this city is mind-blowing. From food trucks serving up gourmet street food to high-end restaurants offering multi-course tasting menus, there's something to satisfy every palate and budget. And the best part? You don't have to break the bank to eat well in New York City. Some of the best food can be found at hole-in-the-wall joints and street vendors. From street vendors slinging dollar slices of pizza that are as big as your head, to food trucks dishing out mouth-watering tacos and falafel, the street food scene in NYC is legendary. It's fast, it's cheap, and it's delicious. And it's not just about the food, it's about the experience. There's something special about grabbing a bite to eat from a street vendor and enjoying it while you walk through the bustling streets of the city, to Michelin star restaurants where the napkins probably cost more than my first apartment. These places are the epitome of fine dining, offering exquisite dishes crafted by some of the best chefs in the world. Dining at one of these restaurants is not just a meal, it's an experience. From the impeccable service to the beautifully presented dishes, every detail is carefully thought out to provide an unforgettable dining experience. So buckle up, because in this concrete jungle, we ain't hunting lions, we're hunting the best freaking food this city has to offer. And trust me, there's no shortage of amazing food to be found. Whether you're a local or a tourist, there's always something new to discover, so get ready to embark on a culinary adventure like no other. And trust me, after this video, you'll be booking a one-way ticket to Flavor Town. I mean, New York City. Because once you get a taste of what this city has to offer, you'll be hooked. The food, the culture, the energy, it's all here waiting for you to explore. So pack your bags, bring your appetite, and get ready for the trip of a lifetime. Let's be real, you can't throw a bagel in this town without hitting a world-class chef or a food critic with a camera crew. The food scene here is that competitive and that good. It's a place where chefs come to make a name for themselves, and where food critics come to find the next big thing. And for food lovers like us, it's a dream come true. There's always something new and exciting to try, and you never know what culinary masterpiece you'll discover next. But hey, that's what makes it so damn exciting. The constant innovation, the passion, the creativity, it's all part of what makes the food scene in New York City so special. Every meal is an adventure, every dish a work of art. And the best part? You get to be a part of it. So go out there, explore, and enjoy all the amazing food this city has to offer. Every block's an adventure, every bite a potential story. From the hidden gems tucked away in quiet neighborhoods, to the bustling food markets in the heart of the city, there's always something new to discover. So, go ahead, take a bite out of the Big Apple and see what delicious surprises await you. Because in New York City, the food is just as diverse, vibrant, and exciting as the city itself. First up, we're hitting up a New York institution. This isn't just any deli, it's a place where history, culture, and culinary excellence converge. It's a spot that has been serving up legendary sandwiches for generations, a true cornerstone of New York City's vibrant food scene, a place where time stands still, the pastrami's piled high, and you're guaranteed to leave with a food coma and a smile. Imagine walking into a bustling room filled with the chatter of excited patrons, the clinking of cutlery, and the mouth-watering aroma of freshly sliced pastrami wafting through the air. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. I'm talking about Katz's Delicatessen, baby. This isn't just a place to grab a bite, it's a pilgrimage for food lovers from all over the world. People come here not just to eat, but to experience a piece of New York's culinary history. This place has been around since 1888. 1888, that's over a century of perfecting the art of the sandwich. Think about it. In a city that's constantly evolving, Katz's has remained a steadfast beacon of tradition and quality. That's older than sliced bread, older than the Empire State Building, older than my grandma's secret cookie recipe, which, for the record, I'm still trying to get my hands on. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of good food and great service. The recipes here have been passed down through generations, each one adding their own touch while preserving the essence of what makes Katz's so special. Now you walk in here and it's like stepping back in time. The decor, the ambiance, everything screams nostalgia. It's like a living museum where you can not only see history but taste it too. The walls are adorned with memorabilia, each piece telling a story of the countless memories made within these walls. The walls are lined with photos of celebrities who've graced these hallowed booths. From movie stars to politicians, musicians to athletes, it's like a hall of fame for pastrami lovers. Each photo is a testament to the universal appeal of Katz's, a place where everyone, regardless of status, comes together for the love of good food. The air is thick with the smell of 1,000 cured meats, a scent so intoxicating it should be bottled and sold as a cologne. It's a smell that instantly makes your mouth water and your stomach growl in anticipation. The sight of the pastrami being sliced, each piece falling perfectly onto the sandwich, is a thing of beauty. And the guys behind the counter? They're the unsung heroes of this culinary institution, each one a master of their craft, slicing and assembling sandwiches with a precision and care that can only come from years of experience. They've probably forgotten more about pastrami than you'll ever know. Their hands move with the confidence and speed of someone who has made thousands of sandwiches, each one a masterpiece in its own right. Watching them work is like watching an artist at their easel, each slice a brushstroke in the creation of a culinary masterpiece. But hey, that's what makes it so damn good. The passion, the dedication, the sheer love for what they do is evident in every bite. It's not just a sandwich, it's a labor of love, a testament to the enduring appeal of simple, honest food done right. They've had over a century to perfect the art of the sandwich, and trust me, they've nailed it. Each bite is a symphony of flavors. The tender, juicy pastrami, perfectly balanced with the tangy mustard and the crunch of the fresh bread. It's a taste that lingers, a memory that stays with you long after the last bite is gone. And let's not forget the iconic "Send a salami to your boy in the army" sign. During World War II, Katz's encouraged patrons to send salamis to their loved ones serving overseas. It's a tradition that speaks to the heart of what Katz's is all about: family, community, and a love for good food that transcends borders. When you walk in, you're handed a ticket. This little piece of paper is your key to the Katz's experience. You take it to the counter, place your order, and watch as your sandwich is crafted before your eyes. It's a process that hasn't changed in decades, a ritual that adds to the charm and authenticity of the place. Hold on to that ticket though, lose it, and you'll be charged a hefty fee. It's a quirky tradition that adds to the character of Katz's, a reminder that some things are worth holding on to. Finding a seat can be a bit of a challenge, especially during peak hours, but that's part of the fun. You might end up sharing a table with strangers, bonding over your mutual love for pastrami. It's a communal experience, a reminder that food has the power to bring people together. And that first bite, pure bliss. The pastrami is tender, flavorful, and melts in your mouth. The bread is fresh and perfectly complements the meat. It's a sandwich that lives up to the hype, a taste that stays with you long after you've left the deli. As you leave Katz's, the neon sign glowing in the night, you can't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. You've just experienced a piece of New York history, a culinary tradition that has stood the test of time. And as you walk away, you know you'll be back, because once you've tasted pastrami from Katz's, nothing else quite compares. So, next time you're in the Big Apple, make sure to stop by Katz's Delicatessen. It's more than just a meal. It's an experience, a journey through time, and a celebration of everything that makes New York City so special. From the history to the food, the people to the atmosphere, Katz's is a must-visit for anyone who loves good food and great stories. So there you have it. Katz's Delicatessen, a true New York institution, a place where history, culture, and culinary excellence come together to create something truly special. Whether you're a local or a tourist, a first-timer or a regular, Katz's welcomes you with open arms and a pastrami sandwich that's out of this world. So what are you waiting for? Get yourself to Katz's and experience the magic for yourself. Alright, we're moving on to another New York City staple pizza. But not just any pizza, we're talking about the kind of pizza that has become synonymous with the very essence of New York itself. The kind of pizza that has tourists and locals alike lining up around the block, rain or shine, just to get a taste. The kind of pizza that, once you've had it, you can't help but crave it again and again. Yes, my friends, we're talking about Joe's Pizza. And not just any pizza, we're talking about Joe's Pizza. This isn't your run-of-the-mill pizza joint. This is a place where the magic happens, where the dough is kneaded with love, the sauce is simmered to perfection, and the cheese is melted just right. It's a place where every slice tells a story of tradition, passion, and a relentless pursuit of pizza perfection. This place is a legend, a rite of passage, a goddamn institution. It's the kind of place where you walk in and immediately feel like you're part of something bigger, something special. The walls are adorned with photos and memorabilia, each piece telling a tale of the countless people who have walked through these doors and left with a smile on their face and a slice in their hand. You can't call yourself a New Yorker until you've had a slice of Joe's. It's a badge of honor, a rite of passage that every true New Yorker must go through. And once you've had that first bite, you'll understand why. The crust is crispy yet chewy, the sauce is tangy and flavorful, and the cheese, oh the cheese, it's a symphony of flavors that dance on your taste buds and leave you wanting more. Now I know what you're thinking. Casey, it's just pizza, what's the big deal? But hold your horses, my friend. Joe's ain't your average greasy spoon. This is pizza elevated to an art form, a culinary masterpiece that has been perfected over decades. It's the kind of pizza that makes you stop and savor each bite, appreciating the craftsmanship and care that went into creating it. But hold your horses, my friend. Joe's ain't your average greasy spoon. This is a place where the pizza is made with love and care, where every ingredient is carefully selected and every step of the process is meticulously executed. From the moment the dough is tossed in the air to the second it comes out of the oven, you can taste the dedication and passion that goes into every slice. They've been slinging pies since 1975, and they've got it down to a science. Over the years, Joe's has become a beloved institution, a place where generations of New Yorkers have come to get their pizza fix. It's a place that has stood the test of time, weathering the ups and downs of the city and emerging stronger and more beloved than ever. The crust, the sauce, the cheese, it all comes together in perfect harmony. Each element is carefully balanced, creating a symphony of flavors that is both simple and complex. The crust is thin and crispy, with just the right amount of chewiness. The sauce is rich and tangy, with a hint of sweetness that perfectly complements the savory cheese. And the cheese, oh the cheese. It's gooey and melty, with a flavor that is both comforting and indulgent. It's the kind of pizza that'll make you want to slap your mama, figuratively speaking of course. It's that good. It's the kind of pizza that makes you close your eyes and savor each bite, letting the flavors wash over you and transport you to pizza heaven. It's the kind of pizza that makes you forget about everything else and just focus on the pure, unadulterated joy of eating something truly special. And the best part, it's cheap, like dirt cheap. In a city where everything seems to come with a hefty price tag, Joe's Pizza is a refreshing exception. You can get a giant foldable slice of heaven for less than the price of a subway ride. It's a little slice of luxury that won't break the bank, a small indulgence that anyone can afford. You can get a giant foldable slice of heaven for less than the price of a subway ride, and that's what makes Joe's Pizza so special. It's not just about the pizza itself, but about the experience of enjoying something truly exceptional without having to spend a fortune. It's about the joy of sharing a delicious meal with friends and family, of savoring each bite and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So next time you're in New York City, do yourself a favor and head over to Joe's Pizza. Trust me, you won't regret it. Alright guys, we're hitting up Levain Bakery next. This place is dangerous, seriously. They make these giant gooey cookies that are like the size of your face. No joke. I remember the first time I went there I thought, okay, it's just a cookie, how good can it be? Man was I wrong, one bite and I was hooked. It was like this explosion of chocolate chips and doughy goodness. Okay, next up we're heading to a New York City classic, Peter Luger Steakhouse. This place has been around since 1887, so you know they're doing something right. Walking into Peter Luger is like stepping back in time. It's got this old school, no frills vibe, dark wood, white tablecloths, waiters in tuxedos, it's the real deal. Alright, let's switch gears for a second and talk about Shake Shack. Now I know what you're thinking. Casey, Shake Shack, really? It's just a burger chain. And yeah, you're not wrong. But hear me out. Shake Shack started as this tiny little hot dog stand in Madison Square Park. No joke. Alright, we're diving into the world of Xi'an Famous Foods. This place, man, this place is a trip. It's like you're walking into a completely different culinary universe. You're not in Kansas anymore, Toto, but instead of landing in Oz, you're smack dab in the middle of Xi'an, China. And let me tell you, your taste buds are in for a wild ride. Okay, let's talk about a true New York City institution, the Halal Guys. You know, a place is legit when there's a line down the block at 3 a.m. And believe me, there's always a line at the Halal Guys, no matter what time of day or night it is. But that's how you know it's good. Alright pizza lovers, this one's for you. We're heading to Lombardi's Pizza, the oldest pizzeria in New York City. This place has been serving up slices since 1905. That's over 100 years of pizza perfection. Can you imagine? That's older than sliced bread. Alright folks, buckle up because we're about to dive into a New York institution, a place that's been feeding New Yorkers with some of the best darn smoked fish this side of the Atlantic for over a century. I'm talking about Russ and Daughters, a family-run joint that's basically synonymous with quality. Started back in 1914, this place has seen it all. World Wars, the Great Depression, even a little thing called the internet boom. And through it all, they've stuck to their guns, using traditional methods and recipes to craft some of the most mouth-watering smoked salmon, bagels, and schmears you'll ever lay your eyes on. Alright, let's switch gears and talk about a place that's a little more modern, a little more edgy, but just as iconic in its own right. I'm talking about Momofuku Noodle Bar, the brainchild of culinary rock star David Chang. Now, this ain't your grandma's noodle joint, alright? This is where East meets West in a flavor explosion that will rock your world. We're talking bold flavors, unexpected ingredients, and a level of culinary creativity that's helped redefine the New York food scene. Well folks, there you have it. 10 of my absolute favorite spots to grab a bite in the concrete jungle. From old school delis to Michelin-starred restaurants, New York City truly has it all. But hey, I know this is just a small taste of what this city has to offer. So hit me with your favorites down in the comments. Let's keep this food conversation going. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more food adventures, travel shenanigans, and whatever else I decide to film next. Until next time, stay hungry, stay curious, and remember, in New York City, you're never more than a few blocks away from an amazing meal. Just try not to get run over by a taxi on your way to get a slice, alright? Peace.